Welcome to Sloan Sessions, where we keep it honest.
That is not how we be doing it. We be saying you blocked it to Sloan.
Oh! Okay. Come back. Welcome back to Sloan Sessions, where we keep it honest and always Sloan approved. And I'm your host, V. Sloan.
And I'm your host, Mo Sloan.
And happy Valentine's Day.
Hey!
We did a little festivity for y'all. A little 1, 2.
A little 2, 3.
Okay, guys. So we are here, and we hope y'all enjoyed our second episode. Anything you got to say, Mom?
I am just so excited to be here. This is our Valentine's Day special, y'all. Mm-hmm. And we about to get juicy on this episode. Do you hear me? Okay? We finna get into it. A lot of whatever going on. Okay? So, I'm excited. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. Like, I'm actually excited to answer some of these questions that y'all sent in to us. Just happy to get into a lot of just a lot of things that y'all may want to hear and that we want to talk about for this Valentine's Day special. So I hope y'all ready. And again, thank you for joining us.
Thank y'all. If y'all have not already, hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all subscribe to Sloan Sessions. Go check out our first 2 episodes if you have not already, because those was good too. It ain't nothing you want to miss in them. So go back and watch them too. And like V said, we appreciate y'all for being here with us. We really, really are thankful for y'all support. So sure. I think it's time to get into the episode.
Yeah, it's time to get into it. So,
so sis, you got any plans for Valentine's Day?
I did my Valentine's Day plans last weekend.
Yeah. What was that? What you?
So I went on a date. I went on a dinner date, and I received my gifts last weekend. So
it was okay. You got me doing your thing.
It was a good day.
Okay, I like that. Yeah. Well, I guess.
You got any plans?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I really don't know. I don't know. If we don't do nothing this week, we're going to do something next week.
For sure. Okay.
And so, I'm just excited. And then I guess that leads us into our first question.
For sure. So, I know it's a controversial topic where, we stereotype Valentine's Day as is for women. So the men court the woman, give her the gifts or dates or however y'all see fit for the Valentine's Day holiday. So I do want y'all right now, don't wait till the end. Do y'all feel like that this is for women only? Like, is Valentine's Day a women only holiday?
Oh, girl. They finna get in these comments and be like, look. This for us.
No, for real. I gotta see. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. I hope. Let me wait on y'all. Y'all might be still typing. Let me wait.
Right now, y'all type. Do you feel like Valentine's Day is for women only, or what's your take on it? We want to know.
Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all my spiel. I feel like Valentine's Day was stereotyped to be only for women when it should be reciprocal. So I feel like just as much as he's giving, like, y'all want the roses, the gifts, the flowers, but it's like, what are you doing for him to show him that you love him? So if Valentine's Day is for women, when is the day going to be for men for you to court your man?
Exactly.
Because it has to be reciprocal. So I'm just trying to see, where's the reciprocity?
I like it, sis. I feel that. Okay. I really do.
So you want to say, hey?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
so
good.
My take is literally the same thing as yours. Like, it's like society made it to be it's for women. The men go buy us gifts. Mm-hmm. The men show us romance and get sexual and all that type of stuff. And this is the time in the season where the men are getting on their knees and doing proposals and stuff like that. And it's like, all right, all that is cool, but we can do this all through the year.
Literally.
So I really feel like it's supposed to be... Valentine's Day is about romance.
Most definitely.
It's about love. Like, even when it comes to our kids, when it comes to our men, women, our children, it's a controversial topic because it's made out to be for women. But it's really not. show that man the same appreciation that you want him to show you.
And don't pull the Sweetest Day BS, because Sweetest Day is actually celebrated like in the Midwest, and it's actually for people, not so much for your lovers. Like, you can look it up. It's actually for like, okay, let me show my auntie I love her. Let me show my mama I love her. You know, outside of Mother's Day. So it's not necessary. It's just for like your closest loved ones, and it could be your cousins. So everybody say, oh, Sweetest Day is the men Valentine's Day. Like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
So I feel like everybody should educate themselves and stop being so selfish when it comes to the Valentine's Day holiday, because it's actually like, show your man that you love him too. Like, he don't have to just come for you. And then I seen too, like, just been seeing a lot of things where women are upset that, you know, like you said, you don't know if you have plans. So they mad at their significant other already. Like, y'all don't know if they have something to do for you, and then you're sitting up mad. So what are you gonna do for him while you sitting up mad? Like, it's not all about you.
It's
like,
literally, it's universal. Like, it's literally for the men and the women, for the kids. Like, and if we really being honest, you supposed to be showing your partner you love them all year round. You supposed to be, whatever your love language is, that's what it's about. Like, it's, however, and it's different for everybody. Like, Valentine's Day probably ain't even nothing for people. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people probably don't even celebrate Valentine's Day. So you can't be out here getting mad because this man ain't bought you no gift. Or this man ain't did this. Did you get him one?
Come on. And then when they get the gifts, they want to post everything on Facebook.
Exactly.
And that brings me to so when it comes to people doing things in life, like, for example, we're going to say, let's say I accomplish something, or I get on social media like, oh, I'm back in school, I'm going to show you HOEs. It's like, am I doing it for me, or am I trying to prove to you that, oh, I'm in school, and when you do it for those reasons, you don't finish. Because you really don't go for the purpose of you doing it to better your life. You're doing it to try to make it seem like, oh, I'm on top, oh, I'm doing this, and that's where you become stagnant. So
you're trying to prove it. You're trying to prove that you can get something done for, like, to everybody else. It ain't about them.
No,
it's about you. So what are you really doing it for? Are you doing it for them, or are you doing it for you?
Exactly. So one question a supporter sent in is, what is the bare minimum? Is it different for each woman, or is it an actual standard? That's really good.
That's a good question.
It is.
That's a really good question. Is it a bare minimum? I think it's always a bare minimum.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like the bare minimum could be different for women depending on their standards. Because some women have different standards. Some women okay with you only fucking them.
Yeah.
They be okay with that.
Yeah.
And they be like, as long as you come over here and drop that off and answer your phone, that's all they care about.
That's all I want. But then if you expect for that man to come over here and drop it off, you can't expect for that man to be faithful to you when there was never an agreement in the first place.
Come on.
You really have to have standards, values, morals, everything. Like, you have to have respect for yourself. You have to have self-love for yourself. So, is it a bare minimum? Yes. But it does depend on who you are and what your values is. Like you said, what your standards is. So, like he said, if you expect it for him to just come drop it off, that's all you're going to get.
Yeah, so I like piggybacking off Mo. It is different for each woman because every woman has different values.
All right. I guess we're hopping into that next question since we already answered that one.
Okay.
And let's be clear. We ain't no professionals. We literally just giving our opinion, okay? This is how we personally feel. So don't listen. Don't come for us now. Don't come for us too much now, because like we said, what you say on the flyer, we answering it to the best of our ability, all right? This is our ability. Okay, so let's get to the next question. Somebody asked, I had a best friend for many years. We fell out and have not talked in 8 years. Would it be wrong if I talk/date a guy that she used to date? What's your take, sister?
So, I believe that when it comes down to that, it's going to tie back into the type of woman you are. Because no matter if that's my friend now, if she was my friend, period, no matter if we fell out or not, there's no way that I'm dating somebody that she dated. Like I said, even if we did fall out, it just goes down to what I value within myself, because I love me enough to know that I don't have to date anybody that somebody that I was cool with already had.
Right.
Like, I'm not doing it. It's like, first of all, it's like breaking girl code for real. Like, I'm not doing that.
Right.
Like, bottom line,
I really do feel like that is breaking girl code when it's like, all right, I used to talk to this person. This was my best friend. Why would you even want to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, like you said, what type of woman are you that you want to go behind? This was one of the people that you was just the closest with. Like, this is a best friend. A best friend is not to be taken lightly. So, would you be wrong?
Yeah. So I actually got a little background on their story, because I know y'all probably like, well, you know, how close are they? They were best friends, and she stated that, I asked her, because I actually like ended up talking to her, and she was like, I said, would you be upset if she dated somebody that you dated? She said, as long as it's not her kid's father. But I feel like you can't have stipulations on who she can date when it comes down to your exes, because what if she felt like that you couldn't date none of her exes, period? And it's like, what conversation are we having when it comes down to your friend exes?
It's also like, out of all the men in the world, you want to date him. Like, you have to date him. Out of all the men in the world, you want to go for one of my exes when you can pick anybody else in this world, and you know how close we were. Why would you want to do that? Because now I'm feeling like, if you want to date him now, did you want to talk to him then?
Good question.
Yep. So hopefully they don't ruffle no feathers. But
yeah, it's just
it's just an honest question.
Yeah.
We're not judging none of these questions that came in. It's just literally how we feel about it. Yeah.
It's like you gotta value yourself, because if you don't, it's like, even if you did try to date that man, or if you did date that man, he's not gonna even respect you for the simple fact that he know he already had your friend. Right. Exactly. So you can't expect nothing else outside of him treating you exactly what the situation is. Like, it's not okay.
Yeah.
The next question is, how do you schedule mommy time while working, taking care of the kids, and being in a relationship? Very, very tough situation, but it's worth it. So I feel like, in being a mom, it just goes back to what we always preach. Like, you can't lose yourself. And it's so easy to lose yourself, but you have to create that time for you. You have to create that extra time for the relationship. And I always think of it this way. The kids grow up, and they end up grown. So it's like, if you spend the entire relationship and it's revolved around motherhood, and it's embedded around, the kids, then when the kids leave the house, what type of emotional bond would you and your partner have? So outside of mommy time or fatherhood, you have to still make time for the relationship. And that goes back to, you still have to court that woman. You still have to court that man. So you can't just make it all about, being stuck in momhood. And it's easier said than done, because some people don't have the support systems like other people have a support system for maybe somebody to get their child, or, having, their little free time to themselves. Because I have a good support system, but I still find myself tired. Like, just even coming home from work, getting the kids from daycare, it's like, I'm tired. I can be tired, but I still got to show up for my kids. And when it's time for me to show up for myself, you have to tap into your feminine side. You have to tap into your feminine side, like my girl said. And you still have to, and it doesn't necessarily have to be, oh, I'm going to go get my nails done, I'm going to do this. Like, sometimes get one of your homegirls, go walk at the park. It could be free. Go sit at the park. Read a book. Go, even if you do have a few dollars, you and your girl go to a little coffee shop, go to the library, get you a book. You can do so many things where you enjoying your me time, and don't feel bad about it, because a lot of parents have this separation anxiety where they feel bad for taking care of themselves too, and you just can't. So I feel like the balance when it comes to motherhood and balancing the relationship and still taking care of the kids. My advice is to take care of you, because you can't show up in their relationship and you can't show up for your kids if you're not taking care of yourself.
Yeah, because truthfully, how you feeling, around the kids, they gonna pick up on it every time. I mean, y'all already know that I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I guess that's a pretty sensitive topic for me when it comes to motherhood, because I did lose myself for a while through motherhood, and I always say that, and I always be transparent about that. My son is 4, on top of my son having autism, so that's a journey within itself. And sometimes I do find myself burnt out, but this is a journey that I will never, want to take back. Like, I love being at home with my son. I always say that, but I did learn to find time for myself, and I think every mother should. Like, I always say, if you have to go take a 5-minute breather, 10-minute breather, go take that breather. If you don't really have that support system, I say when the kids go to sleep, or try getting them down early, or just try to find some type of time that you can do something with yourself, even if it's for 30 minutes, a 30-minute journaling session. If it's a 30, while the kids sleep, you go outside and sit on the porch and just enjoy nature. If you do have that support system and you have somebody that you trust with your kids, send the kids to grandma, or send the kids to a brother or sister house, and just find some time for yourself and get out and go with your friends and just enjoy yourself. Like, you really do have to find that time. It's really like really a work-life balance if you work, because I know majority of mothers do work, so it's like a work-life balance. You have to learn how to work. You got to learn how to take care of your kids. You have to learn how to take care of yourself over, because it's brand new. Like, it's an adjustment. So
what is the most rewarding thing about being a mother?
I think that's an easy one. I feel like the most rewarding thing for me about being a mom is literally seeing my son grow. Like, seeing him do so many amazing things that it's just remarkable. Like, you're literally watching your baby grow. You're literally watching your baby do all these new things. Like, you watch them. For me, I've gotten to see all of my son's milestones. So I gotten to see him crawl, walk. He go to therapy and stuff like that. So I've gotten to see all his milestones. It's really rewarding to see you teaching your kid, and your kid, you're seeing it. Like, you're seeing it firsthand. You're seeing how they act. You're seeing them do the things that you've instilled in them at such a small age, which we always say start at home, because it really do. So
I feel like the most rewarding thing for me about being a mom is just like, only at 24, just providing my kids a better life than I had when I was 7 months or 5 years old. So it was like just a little bit, because I'm not really ashamed about it, but when I was like 3, 4, like I wasn't with my mom. When my mom had me, my mama was 17. My mom was 16 years old when she had me. So she was still a child. She did do the best that she could with us. So I feel like I had my first daughter at 19. So I feel like that still was pretty young. I was out of high school, but that still was pretty young for me. So I feel like the most rewarding thing is just being a young mother, providing them, not even, like, I'm not talking about materialistic things, but like, they always got something to eat. They got their own room, they got somewhere to sleep, just the basic necessities of life I'm able to provide for them without honestly really struggling to get it. Just, having a job, like, or a career, or doing things to provide for them. So, and both having like dads that actually care about them and not neglecting them. So I feel like that's very rewarding, because although, a past relationship didn't work, they're still trying, and I didn't do terrible at, for the dad. So I feel like I'm just so happy to just have kids that are growing, they're healthy, running around. You just see them grow, like you said. They just, sometimes they get their little butt whooped, but they here.
I guess I can piggyback off of that too and say, I think for both of us, I would really agree that we're building a life for them that we didn't have.
For sure.
And so that's very rewarding for us to be moms and to provide lives for them that we didn't have. And not saying that we just had the most treacherous, horrible, low down life.
Right.
We, we went through some stuff. And we're just trying to make sure that our kids don't.
We know that they are going to go through something. We know that, they're going to get out here. And sometimes, they will get into their own little stuff. But that doesn't mean that we didn't instill that in them at home. But, train a child up. It just comes down to the next question of, do you want more kids? Why or why not? And if you do, how many? And I want to go first.
Go ahead.
I am very satisfied with my 2 kids. And I always say that, and Mo can tell you, they be like, V, you got your pretty one. Hell yeah, it's here. Listen, I don't want no more kids. I don't. And I'm going to tell you why. I just don't want no more kids. No! I love them, though. I love my 2 girls, and I wanted 2 girls. Like, I literally wanted 2 girls. And I feel like if I do have more kids, I'll probably be in my 30s. I'll probably be in my 30s. And I say that because I'll be able to be more at home. I won't be in the military. Right. I won't be gone away from my kids. So if I do have more kids, it will happen around the circumstances of my career. Let's say I'm tapping into my career because I do want to do therapy. So let's say I'm doing therapy and I'm 32. I might can slide a little one out or whatever. But as of right now, like I'm very content with 2. And I feel like I'm 2 and 3.
For me, I only have 1. So I definitely want another one. My son is 4. He'll be 5 this year. I want another one.
By
what?
Like when the next
By
one?
when?
Yes.
That ain't enough for debate. That ain't nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when I want another one. I guess so.
Would you care if it was next year?
I would not. It's honestly, I don't have a time frame. If it happens, it happens. I'm not, like, truthfully, I feel like sometimes I feel like it's never really a right time.
It's not
to have, like, of course, like, as you get older, and I'm not saying have kids as you was a teenager. I'm not egging it on for teenagers to have kids or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, when I had my son, I didn't feel a type of way about it. Like, I was like, I don't feel like I'm 23 at the time. I had him. I was 22 when I got pregnant with him. I was 23 when I had him. I didn't feel no way about it. Like, I was like, well, I'm finna have a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was gonna happen at some point. I was like, I'll be teen pregnancy. You think about stuff like that sometimes. It's like, and not, judging nobody who did, because of course it happens. Right. But I'm just saying, like, I was like, well, I don't be teen pregnancy. We finna have a baby. So like, I didn't think no type of way about that. But and if it was to happen soon, next year, the year after that, I'll be fine with it.
Like how I have 1 kid, and I had 1 kid, and when I had another baby, I didn't feel like that I wasn't. I did feel like I wasn't ready, but then like throughout the pregnancy, it was like if I had 1 kid, and now that I'm pregnant with another one, I'm not gonna be ready because it's something that I never did, and it doesn't have anything to do with financially. It doesn't have anything to do with it. It's like even like a celebrity, like they're not if you don't have any kids and you're pregnant with a child, you're not going to be ready. You're going to learn because it's something that you never did before. Right. It's new for you. So
it's going to be an adjustment for sure.
I feel like too, like now that I do have 2 kids, like it don't feel like it. It's like my baby is here. Like it don't feel like it. Like it's like, okay, I got 2 kids, but it's not hard. Like, oh my God, it's so hard.
Then I got mean 2 you
kids.
Can have
it's
3.
Not hard. No.
Then that mean you can have 4.
Consent.
So you telling me you want what's your max?
2.
Well, you just said that maybe if you get to like 32, you may have another one. You don't know. You don't know exactly. So you really don't know.
I don't know. But right now,
I'm not saying right now. Right now, I mean, close to the baby.
Then at 32, My baby finna be.
Girl, you gonna be trying to sit down somewhere. You're not
for sure. That's why I said 32 because I know I ain't going past 30.
Yeah, you ain't. You so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we can go into where do you see yourself in 5 years?
So in 5 years, I will be finna be 30. What the fuck?
What you saying?
30 years old. Like where would I be at 30? So
I feel a little insulted.
in 5 years. Oh, I forget.
No, I'm just playing.
So in 5 years, I see us live with this podcast.
Live like Channel 5.
I see us traveling.
Mm-hmm.
I see so much overflow for us, and not even necessarily just put out like, oh, we're just gonna be on this pedestal and we're gonna be doing this. Like, of course, we're gonna go through obstacles, and this just comes with the
territory
growth. Yes, with everything that what they say. Whom much is given, much is required.
I was so much is received. I thought it was
did too received and required. Okay, so it's like much as we get, we're gonna be in a situation where they turn us down, baby. But we gonna keep it together though. We got each other. And then another thing is too, I see myself independent. I don't see myself working for another business, and this within the next few months. So that's just my goals. And also, I see myself investing in more properties. I just see so much. Now, I'm not even going to say wealth, because if I ever came into just, I'm this type of woman with this type of money, I want to be a rich nobody. I don't even care to be rich. I just want to be wealthy enough to take care of my business and my bills and be able to afford the little things that I like to enjoy to do. So I see in 5 years, I see myself still with 2 kids. Because y'all remember I said 32 in 5 years, I'll only be 29. So it's not, I see myself with 2 kids, 2 beautiful little girls. I see myself married. Mm-hmm. I see myself married. And I see myself, still in the hair game. So get y'all some Sloan strands.
Sloan strands.
I sell raw and
get at it.
Hair. So yes.
Okay. I love that. I really do. I love all your goals and everything that you see for yourself, because no doubt about it, you're going to go for it and you're going to get it, because you always do, and you're always going to go get it. So that's that. Client. So for me, like you said, for sure, with this podcast, I feel like we would have been way more, further along than we are now, because this is just the beginning for us. We're going to continue to get our blessings, and those blessings will, in fact, overflow. So I do feel like we're going to be traveling. We're going to be on the road. We're going to be doing this, and we're going to be doing that when it comes to the podcast. We just going to been elevated together when it comes to the podcast. And then for me personally, I feel like in 5 years, of course, for me, I've been married too. I know I've been probably had another kid, because like you said, 30 is knocking at my door.
Yeah, I say the newborn will be here in the next 2 years. So that means that she will have to get pregnant 9 months. So 2 years, the baby will be out in here.
I agree.
So
I agree. Mm-hmm. I can give you that.
I do.
I can give you a niece or a nephew, praying that it's a niece. But if it's a nephew, y'all gonna have a nephew. Crew gonna be a big brother. But I have other plans, that I'm working on right now, and we're gonna keep that under wraps until I tell y'all about it. But I've been working on something.
You already told me? Mm-mm. Oh my God. You ain't telling nobody?
I ain't told nobody. But I'll tell you, but after this. Mm-hmm. But I'm working on something, and also, sometimes I just don't believe in speaking on it before it like confirmation. Mm-hmm. So I do see myself succeeding in something that I'm working on for myself, for my children, for my family. I just see myself in a way better position. Honestly, I'm only praying for God to just continue to give me guidance, wisdom, knowledge, the resources to be a successful person. And I feel like He's already doing it, and just continuously bettering my relationship with him. So in 5 years, baby, we gonna be on the up and up. Mm-hmm. And so that's definitely what I see for myself. Great things coming. What do you think is the secret to a long and healthy relationship? Do you know? I mean, do you feel like you have some insight on that?
So the secret to a long and healthy relationship, I was thinking about something in that nature like a few weeks ago. And I feel like the secret to a long and healthy relationship is honestly the emotional connection that you and your partner have. So it's just so much ties into that relationship, and it's so much ties into, the length of what you all have, because honestly, quality over quantity. So it doesn't matter that we've been together 15 years and 13 years were bad. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for the relationship to be long, it does have to be healthy. And sometimes some people hang on to those relationships that are very long for the simple fact that they have been together for a long time. So I do feel like it's just gonna come. It just comes down to what you are willing to deal with in your relationship. So I do want to expand on it. It's more so about just the emotional ownership that we were talking about a few days ago. And I was saying, sometimes people say, oh, people do what you allow them to do. Mm-hmm. I don't believe that, because I believe that if that person don't have the capacity to treat them the way that you allow, because let's say, for example, and I'm not, disclaimer, the type of woman that'll say, oh, I'm okay with you, like previously, coming and we just having sex, and you coming this type of night and you doing the bare minimum,
right,
which whatever that looks like to that woman. And then that type of guy, if it's not in his capacity to be that type of guy, he's not going to do it, whether you're allowing that or not. Because I personally ran across people who, didn't want to, if you, let's say I was okay with having sex, and they were like, we don't have, if it's not what you really want to do, we don't have to do it. So the fact that there's something that I probably allowed, back then, in my unhealed days, and it's like, no, I'm not doing it. Like, it's okay, we can wait. Mm-hmm. So it's not people are going to do what you allow, like, to a certain extent, but that type of person wouldn't even, the type of person that don't have the capacity to do you how you don't care to be treated, because you're not going to run across a lot of people that love you more than you love yourself. So I feel like the secret to the long and healthy relationship is a relationship with God, and a relationship with your significant other, and not letting nobody come in between y'all. So I can't come to Mo and tell, you can't go to Mo and tell Mo something about her significant other, because their relationship so tight that she already know. You already know what's going on. So I feel like y'all just got to be rocking and rolling, so nobody can't come and tell y'all anything. What you think?
I think I'm with you on that. I feel like first and foremost, like you said, a relationship with God, have God in front and center of your relationship. Yes. And that's, if you spiritual, if you believe in it, the biggest thing too is communication. Like, you really have to have that emotional maturity. Like, you really have to be able to communicate your wants, communicate your needs, be able to have a conversation without becoming defensive all the time. I feel like that's one of the biggest things that's helped me with my relationship is it's literally proven to work. Communicate your needs. I'm going to need you to tell me up front what it is, what it's going to be, what you expect. You literally have to have that dialogue between one another. And I feel like as long as you are communicating in a healthy way, you're not disrespecting each other. You have your opinion. He have his opinion. He have his opinion. He have his opinion. She have her opinion. She have her opinion. I'm literally talking like if a woman is dating a woman, a man is dating a man, a woman and a man are dating. I'm talking in that scenario. I'm saying like everybody has their opinion on how they feel and what they feel that they need in a relationship, but also one person cannot be everything for you. I always say that too. So I feel like understanding that your partner can't give you everything because they are not in charge of your happiness. They literally enhance and add on to your happiness. You are responsible for your happiness. And once you understand that too, in a relationship, things do become a whole lot smoother and a whole lot easier when it comes to being in a relationship. You literally have to be able, and also you have to be able to come back together after conflict. Like, if you're upset about something, he upset about something, baby, go to another room and calm down before y'all get to talking at each other. Like, that is one of the most toxic traits to have, is to be talking at each other all the time and not listening to understand, but listening to become defensive. You literally need to be able to understand what your partner is saying. And even if you don't understand, ask them, how can I better understand how you're feeling? How can I better understand what you are saying? And even if I don't, like, I'm going to respect what you're saying, because this is my partner and this is somebody that I do see something long term with. Your partner is not responsible for your happiness. You cannot expect your partner to make you the happiest person on earth. Like, you have to do that within your inner self. Like, you have to be able to love yourself first.
It's in today's society. It's a lot of relationships where they okay with the name calling, like with the calling each other out each other's name and stuff, like on no day. I'm not doing it to you. You're not gonna do it to me
on any day,
and it's not healthy at all.
Not on my lowest day.
Exactly, and then being that person where you are so self-centered, you cannot be self-centered in a relationship. You have to communicate, and you have to consider that other person's feelings, and that just goes down to the reciprocity for Valentine's Day. Like, it's not just all about the woman.
It's not
just all about the woman.
And if you are dependent on a man to make you feel happy on this day, is he not making you happy on all the other days? Like, you simply cannot be like that.
Like, Valentine's Day should feel every day,
Exactly.
Aside from, you getting balloons, you getting roses.
Yeah.
And then y'all get the roses and don't even put them in no water.
And of course...
Like,
and we are not saying to not celebrate Valentine's Day or to not make each other feel special or just any of those things of that nature. We're simply just saying that it should be universal. If you're expecting for your man to give you that love, give you those gifts, give you all that romance and stuff that you're looking for, baby, you're going to have to do the same thing for him.
And I don't want to too much, feel like we drilling into the women, but like for the men too, like, y'all have to stop going into the relationship with y'all wallets out, because you meet that woman and then you start off, of course, you start off dating her, then you get to buying all this stuff, and then you stop.
Can't keep it up.
Yeah, you can't do that, because what if initially that's what dragged her into you anyway, is the fact that you had your wallet out. Like, you can't do that. You have to literally, I say, like, for our young society, like, I want everyone to just practice, like, dating with a purpose. Like, let's stop just sleeping around, just to sleep. Like,
let's normalize dating ourselves, even if you're in a relationship. Date yourself. Learn so many things about yourself. Like, literally lately I have been learning that a lot of issues that I have within myself literally ties back to me. Like, certain things that I have been taking personal with this person, that person, that it boils all back to me. Like, I've literally figured out, that's a me problem, and taking personal accountability for that.
Sure.
This is a me problem. How can I better fix this thing that's going on with me so that I don't be putting it on blaming the other person? It's not about them. It's literally about me and taking accountability for how I feel.
Exactly. And it's a little thing where, like, even that I did in past relationships and current, it's like, if there is a problem in a relationship, let's just say, for example, something wasn't communicated or this issue happened. It's like, instead of saying, you the problem or I'm the problem, what is the problem?
What is the problem?
And let's talk about the problem. Like, okay, this is the issue. Okay, you want this, I want this. So you try. I'm gonna work towards meeting your needs and vice versa, and not necessarily saying, well, you ain't did this and you ain't did that. Like, let's stop, like, the finger pointing and actually get down to,
it's like
let's just sit down and have the healthy conversation of, what's the problem? Like, what's the issue? Because most of the time it ain't you or him. It's just that, like, something in the middle that's actually making that relationship kind of sour. So you have to get that problem actually mended and see how y'all gonna meet in the middle to try to make it better.
And a lot of times too, it's a lot of times in relationships, it's just about compromising. Like, if you want something and he wants something, and y'all can't come to an agreement, how about y'all try to meet in the middle? Like, let's compromise. Of course, certain things just aren't compromisable. Like my standards, how I feel about myself, my values, all that stuff, that's not up for debate. Like, I feel how I feel, and I'm gonna stand on that right there. You're not gonna treat me any type of way. We're not doing that. But like other things within a relationship, it's like, all right, I want to do this, and you want to do this. Well, babe, I don't, I'm really not feeling this. I really don't think we should do this for this reason. Let me explain to you why. Why I don't think we should do this. And that other person is listening to you and like, okay, I better understand. I would have rather did this, but I understand that you don't want to do this either. So how can we come to a compromise to just dead all of this? That's what it's about. Okay, well, I guess this is our last question that we got from a supporter. So we're just going to answer this and we're going to leave it here. How do you set boundaries with family you no longer wish to associate with? And this is a good one. So how you feel about this, sis?
So when it comes to setting boundaries with family members that you really don't associate with anymore, I can just, and this is just me speaking from experience and being honest, my family is my kids, my mom, my sisters and brothers, and like my household. So and I'm saying that like, grandma, but it's like I do have a few cousins that I do talk to. I'm going to be real. I probably talk to 2 of my cousins. And it sucks because I have a million. So when it comes to setting boundaries with those family members, I put myself in a place where I still love them. We have a family reunion. Hey, cousin. Hugging. What's going on. But you still have to have those boundaries because I do have family members who are so toxic that there's no space for them in my life. And I feel like that's okay. That's okay to have those people that you love but love from a distance, because everybody, like, no matter what it is, like sometimes we all even say the saying, like, blood makes you family, but blood ain't thicker than water.
The saying is blood is thicker than water, but I don't believe blood is thicker than water.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes you have friends that you meet and they fulfill their role as being that cousin or that, family member, because I have more friends than I hang around my family. And it's not because me and this person into it or me and this person into it. Like, I genuinely just have a lot of people in general in my family that's not doing anything. And I don't feel like I'm better than nobody, but I know people that are doing things, and I'm not even gonna speak on like what those things are. But some people just don't have room in your life anymore, and that's okay. So when it comes to setting those boundaries, like, you do have to protect you and your household and your family. So that's okay. Nobody wants to be around people who are gonna continuously lie, who's gonna spread rumors, who's gonna tell all your business, who gotta be close to you. Like, they literally be monitoring spirits. I don't want any monitoring spirits around me. Like, even if it was my sister, I don't want a monitoring spirit around me, because people literally are in stages where they are jealous of you. People that are jealous of you will do anything to you to take what you have and don't even know what you got to do to get there. Mm-hmm. So I'm very firm when it comes to setting boundaries with not only family members but people in general that may be a close friend that I no longer associate with. So setting boundaries is very healthy and very important, and people have no choice but to respect those boundaries. So how do you feel?
I agree with everything that you just said, sister. I do feel like setting boundaries, you don't need permission to set no boundaries. You don't need permission to set boundaries with nobody. You should always have your boundaries in place when it comes to you. Secondly, I do feel like setting boundaries is not disrespectful. Setting boundaries is simply saying, hey, I'm not going to allow you to treat me like this. Mm-hmm. Point blank, period. I'm not going to allow this in my life. I'm not going to allow for you to come in and disrupt my peace. It's very important. I feel like everybody should set their boundaries. Kids even set their boundaries. They be letting you know, hey, listen, you not finna do this to me, and I don't want to do this. So, kids letting you know, like, they set their boundaries and stuff too. But like you said, like, I'm not finna let nobody come in, like, and treat me any type of way. Like, it don't matter if you're a cousin, it don't matter if you a sibling, it don't matter if you're a friend, it don't matter none of that. Like, nobody is about to come in and disrespect how I feel, and I expect for everybody to set those boundaries too. When it comes, you have to respect other people's boundaries just like you want them to respect yours. So
Sure.
some family just is not family. Like they literally family through your bloodline, but they're not family. They don't act like family. The definition of family, some people just don't act like it. So that was our last question. I really hope y'all enjoyed this episode. It was a good one though.
Yeah,
this was a good one.
This was
a
really
good
good.
one. And then, y'all see, we got our PJs on for y'all.
Tell us what you think.
We got our PJs on. Make sure y'all subscribe to our channel right now. Subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit that post notification bell so you can be notified every single time we post something. The Sloan Sisters, clock it. Y'all, so we are very happy that you guys tuned in with us, and we really want to hear your opinions down in the comment section. You got anything you want to say, sister?
I'm just very excited for this journey. I'm happy that y'all are here with us. So, like Mo said, make sure that y'all are subscribing, y'all are commenting, y'all are letting us know how y'all feel about this, you know, not really the drop, but, you know, not really the tea, but just the information that we are putting out, the type of content that we are giving to our viewers. And we really do love y'all. Every comment is replied to, everyone posting. We love y'all so much dearly, and thank y'all so much for locking in with us. We can't wait till episode 4. This was the Valentine's Day setup. Let us know how y'all like it, y'all, because I struggled a little bit.
Yeah,
we struggled a little bit.
We both did struggle. We were struggling. We was like,
okay, yeah, we tired. We ain't gonna do that. Y'all was supposed to be like a whole little something. It was, I mean, it's cute though. Y'all can't cap. It's cute.
Look, we did our little one too.
Yeah,
we did.
We did our one too. And if we lied, put us out of business.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So this is the end of our episode, and we can't wait for y'all to catch this one and the next one, baby. Be on standby. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, this episode will be aired on February 19th. So if you're watching, it's February 19th.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we really hope y'all enjoy our V-Day special. And we love y'all. Happy Valentine's Day.
Make sure y'all go out and enjoy each other and be safe.
And have fun.